How's my quad squad doing? It's the man, the myth, the legend, Quad MFT here, coming at you guys with another really cool Call of Duty Black Ops 3 gameplay, courtesy of my buddy Swag XBL. He's an amazing player, an amazing YouTuber at that. Make sure to check out the link to his channel down in the description below. Also, I am still doing a very big giveaway, giving away a PlayStation 4 as well as a Legacy Edition of Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, so make sure to check out the first link down in the description below and go ahead and enter that. It's completely free, and you guys actually have a really good chance at winning. So like I said, first link down in the description below if you guys want to enter. And also, I wanted to make sure, before we get super into this, I wanted to thank you guys. Thank you so much for 80,000 subscribers. We're already at like 80,300, which is crazy. So we just hit 80K, and I feel like, honestly, I feel like we just hit 70K. So it's so cool that you guys helped me get to 80K, and it really is just, it's a road to 100K, and then I want to think about 1 million, but that's just not even in my thoughts right now. Not even in my thoughts. I go step by step. You know, I'm thinking about 81K next, and 82, 83, 84, 85. And then I got 90K in my head, and then I've got 100K, and it's incredible how much you guys have been supporting me. So sorry, I know it's annoying to listen to people thank you, but seriously, from the bottom of my heart, thank you guys so much for 80,000 subscribers. Now, let's get into it, ladies and gentlemen. So you guys can already see this gameplay. Swag XBL is tearing it up. Swag's tearing it up with the Marshal 16. Now, speaking of the Marshal 16, that's actually exactly what I'm here to talk to you guys about today. Now, the Marshal 16, let's think about it. So what we know about the Marshal 16 is it's basically, it's like a shotgun as a secondary, which is something that you're not allowed to do in Black Ops 3. Not saying that you're not allowed to use the Marshal 16 as a secondary, because that's the only thing you can use it as, but there's only really pistols you can use as secondaries, launchers and things like that, but that's really it. Things like the Shadow Claw and combat knives and stuff like that. And then you have a gun, a pistol like the Marshal 16 that you can get from supply drops that's basically like a KRM. You guys know the KRM shotgun. It's basically like that as your secondary. It just takes up 1 point, and it's crazy. I am going to actually say that this is an overpowered supply drop weapon, which is not what I want to see. When I think of supply drop weapons, I think of the HG40, I think of the FFAR FAMAS, I think of the MX Grand, I think of the NX Shadow Claw, the Fury's Song, Brass Knuckles, things like that. And I don't think any of those are overpowered. I think the HG40 is not very good. I think the MX Grand's not very good at all. And I think the FFAR FAMAS isn't very good at all. You could run it, whatever, like an M8A7 or a VMP or a Vesper and do so much better than you could with the FFAR. It's incredible, but when you think about it and you compare other pistols to the Marshal 16, it's crazy. The Marshal 16 is very overpowered, and even in this gameplay, I don't think Swag is using it in its most overpowered mode, which would definitely be akimbo, or dual wield, excuse me, for you newer Call of Duty players. But seriously, dual wield Marshal 16s, even though this gameplay isn't showing off the power of dual wield Marshal 16s, imagine having dual wield KRMs. The shotgun, the KRM 262. Imagine having dual wield of those. That's basically what the Marshal 16 is, and I'm being completely honest with you guys. I think the dual wield power is definitely, or the dual wield attachment is definitely overpowered, and I think they should definitely play with that and mess around with it and maybe make the damage just a tad bit less on the Marshal 16, because I was reading over on Reddit, on the Black Ops 3 Reddit, about how many people are really complaining about the Marshal 16, because I wanted to do a little bit of research besides watching this gameplay and besides playing Black Ops 3 and giving you guys my own opinion. A lot of people on the Black Ops 3 Reddit are going out and complaining and saying the Marshal 16 is super overpowered. It's so overpowered. It's the worst when people run a dual wield against me, and I haven't gotten it because I haven't gotten lucky in a supply drop. I think the Marshal 16 would be completely fine. I definitely think it would be a dominant pistol, and basically the only one that people used if it was just a normal pistol and you didn't have to earn it in a supply drop. But since you have to, I definitely think they should tone it down a little bit, because Black Ops 3 and Call of Duty and Treyarch and Activision, they want to stay away from pay to win. No matter how much you guys say right now that supply drops are pay to win, it's more of a pay to gamble, and the weapons that you could win, anything except the Marshal 16, really aren't that good, or they're just reskins of the combat knife, like the Fury's Song, like the butterfly knife, like the crowbar, things like that. Those are just reskins of the combat knife. But the Marshal 16, like I've been saying this whole time, is a different story. I definitely think if they got rid of dual wield or they nerfed the damage a little bit, it would definitely make a huge difference on the way the Marshal 16 is received. Because like I said, I hear people complaining all the time. Other YouTube friends I've heard personally complaining when we're playing Black Ops 3, saying that they hate the Marshal 16. It's overpowered. And from this gameplay, and actually from picking it up and playing with it in custom games and things like that, and doing a few things here and there with the Marshal 16 personally, I can agree it's without a doubt the best pistol, and I honestly think it's actually overpowered. So, well, actually, I want to remind you of one more thing that I read on Reddit. People were saying that when you run dual wield and you play search and destroy with it, it's incredibly overpowered, and it's super enraging to die to a dual wield Marshal 16 in the beginning of a round. Because imagine if you were just running down your normal place, you got a VMP, and some guy just pops out of nowhere, shoots you with 4 Marshal 16 shots in his dual wield mode, and you're dead. Instant. It's like a shotgun in your pocket, and it's easily the best pistol. So, I don't know. I don't know what Treyarch can do about this. Maybe tone down the damage a little bit, maybe take out dual wield, but other than that, I don't think there's too much they can do. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Again, like ratings are appreciated. Also, like I said, if you haven't checked out the link to the giveaway down in the description below, make sure to go ahead and do that. Like I said, a whole PS4 and the Legacy Edition of Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. Make sure to subscribe if you guys haven't already. Like I said, we're on the road to 90k subs. Thank you again for 80k subs. Make sure to check out the guy who got this gameplay, my buddy Swag XBL. Again, link to his channel down in the description below. It's been your boy Quad, and I'm Audi 5000. If you made it till this point in the video, go ahead down below and comment the word Marshal.
Reaching out.